Steve?
Odds are at least some of those young people protesting on the Ave tonight are homeless. In fact, just about any night of the week, you'll find about 500 homeless kids on Seattle streets. Tonight, we look at two of them and the cafe owner who's trying to help. KIRO's Georgina'S has that story.
On any given morning, you'll find plenty of hot coffee and eggs at Georgina'S Diner. But last Monday, the owner, found something else here. Two kids sleeping in their car outside.
They were shaking. They was cold, and they asked me for a hot chocolate. So I give them a hot chocolate, and they say they were hungry, and they haven't eaten, for 2 or 3 days. So I fixed them a breakfast, and then they told me their story.
Their story is that they don't have a home.
My dad's just kind of gone. He just kind of disappeared. And my mother's a really, really bad person. So we choose not to live with her, and she doesn't want us anyway,
So this girl who says she's 18 and this boy who says he's 16 are on their own. They don't want to be identified. They're relying on friends for shelter and handouts to eat.
But everything seems kind of like it's okay as long as we're together.
Why is that so important to stay together?
Well, because that's all we got is each other.
They went to the State Department of Social Services for help.
They told me that they couldn't help us because I wasn't pregnant, I didn't have a kid, and my brother wasn't emancipated.
Emancipated means free of your parents' custody with the legal rights of an adult. At 18, the girl legally is an adult and might be eligible for food stamps, but the boy would not.
I don't think our state does a really good job of taking care of kids who are in tough situations and who no longer have a home.
Phil Sullivan is with Youth Care, an agency that shelters homeless kids, and even he admits these teens are in a tough situation.
The way our regulations are about housing for kids is we don't house under 18 with over 18. And so when you have a brother and sister and one 18 and one 16 who are trying to stay together, that creates a challenge.
Sullivan would have to get a waiver in the rules to shelter the kids together until he could find a foster home for both.
They have a strong bond, and we need to honor that family bond.
Back at Georgina'S Diner, the homeless girl has found at least temporary work, and customers are contributing to a fund to keep the kids together.
What we can do with these people? They are kids, for Christ's sake. You can't leave them like that. Just something's got to be done with them.
Wonders why, in America, it's so difficult to find a home for two teens.
We help everybody else. We help, people all over the world. And nobody has the guts, to look what happens here.
Chris Lagaris, KIRO News, Seattle.
Youth Care tells us if those homeless kids will contact them, the agency will try to shelter them together. In the meantime, the owner of Georgina'S is still collecting contributions at his diner on 1st Avenue South.